Hi, this is Karina Dove. My shop on Etsy is Moon Song Mermaid, and today I'm sharing with you a favorite journal of mine, one of my mermaid journals that has been hand done. I'm going to walk through some of the special features inside, all the mixed media, original paintings, and prints, and let you see the journal. On the outside, this is a mermaid it's hand drawn. It's an original, one of a kind, only on this particular journal. And this is heavy duty textured watercolor paper. It's a very sturdy, like a chipboard journal, front and back. And it's hand bound. This mermaid's been painted with watercolors, acrylic paints, some metallics, and we've got faux jewels and a lot of sparkles here, and the water really looks beautiful. It's aqua and purples and greens. On the side we have special yarn. It's very soft, and some vintage silver blue ribbon. And I have a seashell here that is an actual seashell. It's been touched up with a little bit of 24 karat gold to make it special. Now the back of the journal, I'll just turn over here, is hand stamped. You have a lot of fish to go with the mermaid theme. And again, the color scheme is aquas, and it looks like the ocean colors. You've got shells showing through, and any imperfections just make it even more special. Some of the hand stamps look light, and some of them are colored with special paints. So that's really nice, and you can see the binding here. It's a very thick, chunky journal. And now I'm going to take you through it. You open it up, and again we have this page to the right is a hand-drawn, one-of-a-kind mermaid. This is all hand-drawn, painted with watercolor pens and embellished a little bit with pearls. Over here, this is lace, actual vintage lace and pearls. And we have a one of my sayings, as deep as my dreams, as deep as the sea, a mermaid's heart is a part of me. And you've got some hand stamping, and this has all been painted with the metallic paints. All right, you open it up, and you have a mermaid stamp, some more embellishments, and your front page shows that it's a mermaid journal with beautiful butterflies that have been hand rubbed on, and a lot of hand stamping. Okay, over here, this mermaid is cut out from one of my drawings. This is an actual original cutout. She was hand drawn, and she's been painted mostly with watercolor pens and inks, and it's a lot of sparkle and a lot of depth to it. And I used a lot of vintage cards. You can write on these cards. On the back you have some, you can use it as a note card or just for looks, and it fits right in here. And this paper, again, this is a paper that is textured. A lot of these papers come from different places, some old books, some I order that are from other countries. This one has a very unique texture to it. Over here is a John Waterhouse print that's a very famous print that a lot of people like. And you have the yarns to make it really nice. And there's plenty of places to write. You can use it as a writing journal, or you can just display it. You have some little tags that hand down. This one has fish on it. Again, place to write. Some unique cutouts from different old books. This mermaid over here is one of mine that I drew. And a few little scriptures here, or poems. You'll find that on each page. This is another original painting and a poem by Yeats. Some more comical mermaids that I drew with plenty of places to write. Another original by myself. Each page is unique. You have collages that are all hand done, little things that you can take out that have yarns, tucks. Again, you can write on these pages. Even though you have the metallic inks, you can still write on them, put your special thoughts and poems. This, I took a favorite artist and redid some of that, made it into a seashell. Special papers again, it fits into the tuck. Another drawing of mine on this page. And over here, this is another original drawing. Special pens, aqua colors here. This is just a little takeout card with the mermaid in the net. Very unique. And on the back, it's hand stamped. It says, "Dream dreams that no one ever dared to dream before." Each page you have plenty of places to write. This is from an old vintage book that I did this collage, and it's been layered. You have some other layered pieces on top. It makes it very unique. It is also stamped, and then I embellished it and took some special metallic pens so that it really pops out. It's very nice. And you Alright, you've got tags here and some little cards in a slot. This again over here, this is special papers that has a unique feel to it, and on top of that I layered it with I don't know what you call this kind of paper, but it's like a metallic paper, so it's been layered and hand stamped. And this is a card that I did a long time ago that I just loved. It has a looks like a mermaid looking in at the water, and again you can write on the back. And you'll see this special paper again has been layered, and you've got the stamping here and just different pieces from books embellished with the faux jewels and the pearls. Very whimsical, and it reminds you of the ocean. Every page you have something to do with the ocean, the octopus, the fish, and little sayings about the ocean. And here's another drawing that I did. It's kind of a whimsical drawing, and I've signed every place where I have done an original art. I have signed it. I am a local artist here, and I have a little card that you can bend out, and it can be, you can write your thoughts or poems on. And I included a song that I thought was really pretty. So it's got a little bit of a whimsical, poetic touch to it. You have a little heart there. And the colors are just really, really nice here. This page has got like a deep burgundy rose color. And it says love right here. And my Siamese cat is acting crazy now. She's running through the house, as Siamese cats will do. This page, I have a vintage picture, different cuts, and from different artists. Here I included a sailboat, and you can write on either side if you wanted to. Have a little pearl up there, and this is a little place to put it. And this paper here is very unusual paper. It's got a texture feel to it as well. I love this paper. It's got gold flecks in it, and it's handmade paper. I believe this comes from Nepal. This is really pretty. All right, over here, this is a vintage This is from a poster from a long time ago. And we have a little note card. And you can read some interesting things. All right, here we have on one side a little card that flips open. We've got stamped. Again, it's layered with different types of paper. You don't have just one thing on each page. It's a collage. This is a piece of special paper. This has been cut out, this piece, and then you've got a little seashell here. It adds texture to the page, and you're not going to find this in very many other types of journals. It's from an artistic kind of perspective. And this is a beautiful card here. I put the yarn on. This is one of my favorite mermaid prints. The mermaid with the dolphin. You turn it over and you can write some notes on there. And then on this card, you have the dolphins. And this, again, is from a vintage book that I included on the back of that. And you see the little diamonds. Everything has been embellished. Here on this page you have a little piece of net, and this is from an old children's fairy tale book, and it's been embellished with some metallic pins. And each page you're going to find pieces of yarn or net. It's like a magical ocean journey when you look through this. And this one says Voyage on the top of that page. Okay, again, here on this page we have a vintage poster, one of my favorites. On this one, special yarns right here with a tag and the mermaid. This has been done with a napkin, and it's been decoupaged on and then hand-drawn. Some of this is hand-drawn by me, hand-stamped. This card here was just something I found and I loved it. And you can write on the inside. I've actually decoupaged it with some other pieces as well. Vintage fairy tale piece over here. So anytime you open something, you're going to find a whimsical fairy tale or mermaid. Mainly it's mermaids. And here we have like a little mermaid theme. And this is from an old dictionary. Okay, we've got a note card here. And a tuck. This is an original drawing and card that I've done from a friend of mine that owned a coffee company, and I actually drew the coffee shop. And here we have mermaids here, a little card that goes inside. And this is a card from St. Augustine, Florida.